Alright, ladies and gents, this is one of the most exciting videos I've ever made. For plenty of reasons, mainly because we've got a new game to talk about. It's called Idle Quest and it's a Discord game. Yes, you heard it right, a Discord game. In fact, it's the first Discord MMO ever created. Now, of course, the game targets a very specific audience since it's an idle MMO, but it has some unique elements that I truly believe all idle gamers will love. First and foremost, the game is currently in closed alpha. As a matter of fact, those are the last days for closed alpha, so it's in a very early stage. The team behind the game includes some friends of mine from the gaming world, which is how I got access to it. But I'm not making this video just because they are my friends and I like them. Neither this video is sponsored. I'm making it because they are creating something extraordinary. And actually, this is a call to action for anyone watching. Drop by the Discord, I'm gonna leave the link down in the description, since the game is still in development. Right now, alpha testing slots are closed, but they might open up again soon, since the team decided to move on to open alpha, where the slots will be more. The team is updating the game in a daily basis, making changes as we test and give feedback. And actually, I'm really proud of them. And a big shout out to the entire team of Idle Quest. Basically, we are shaping it together to make it engaging for everyone. So, if you want to get involved from such an early stage, join the Discord and I'll see you there. Before I show you the actual game, or at least some parts of it, since it's still in development and new features are being added every day, let me address something important. Why to play an idle game? Well, because it's simple, straightforward, and most importantly, respects your time. You don't need to play more than 20 or 30 minutes a day to get everything done, or at least this is the main idea behind games like that. What makes Idle Quest unique though? It's an idle game, but it features turn-based combat and a unique progression system that resembles a lot an actual MMO. Your class has skills and action points, which adds a new layer of strategy, plus you can team up with a party to fight bosses, so there's plenty of diversity within the gameplay and specifically to combat. There's endless potential of adding new stuff there, and this is why I'm so excited about this game. Also, we are planning a Q&A with the Idle Quest team, the designers, art stylists, and everyone behind the scenes. If you have any questions about the game, drop them in the comments and I'll make sure to add those questions to my list. Alright, and we are here on the main login page, where you actually technically log in into the game. Have in mind that these will be available through every Discord server. You don't have to be on the specific Discord server. You can play the game from your own Discord server, and it's a game based on communities rather than being a solo player playing the game. Let's get inside. Alright, this is the main UI page where we have, of course, our premium shop. I'm not gonna talk today about pay to win or anything related to the future of the game, as many things are undecided yet, and as I've said earlier, the game is still on alpha, so every day things are changing, as well the UI. So we got auction house on the game, we have rankings, of course, premium shop and all those things. This is the main menu where I can go and check also my stats of my character. I have gear enhanced right now at +7. This is, I'm level 83. We're playing for a while, and this is as well a system where they multiplied the progression, so we can actually test more things, provide feedback, and they resolve all those issues. I'm pretty satisfied so far with the changes that they are making. Everything that we ask, everything changes. Well, let's move on to check some other things. You can also see what every stat does. This is something that we demanded like day one and they added immediately. Let's move on. You have your inventory to check your items. I'm not gonna show you everything. I'm just gonna drop to combat. You have your camp, codex and circles of... Actually, circles of hell, it's something that has been added lately. I'm not gonna put more details on that. I want people to be hyped about the content. But let's go and let's do a boss let's do a boss as a party. Yeah, I think this is the most intriguing content, and this is what I enjoy the most in this game. Right, we are here farming. This is, as I said, let's view as well. Let's go back to the world map. So you guys can see actually the idle screen. Here is the enemy level. Here's my my hero level. Down here you can actually see how much experience and gold you take per monster. There is another screen where you can view how much time left until I click claim my rewards. I am right now at max battle power, so I can grind the stage in its max efficiency. For the idle lovers, this is something that you actually need to know, and of course it's been added here. This is the max KPM, alright, for the min-maxers out there. Have that in mind. What else? If I claim my rewards, I'm gonna take my rewards. Let's claim them to see what we might get. You can see all the how much skills I did, how much experience I got. Those are soulstones for something it's called a codex. I'm placing there my soulstones, I'm getting more battle power. All the items that I've got through my idle adventure. I've got some legendaries right here and an epic one, but truly I'm seeking for a mythic chest as it's the last piece that I'm currently missing to finish all my gear. Let's move on now to region boss. We can grind mythic since we are playing for a while this game. We just have 30 right now as we are alpha testers, and we are trying to give as much feedback as we can from those fights, and this is why they gave us more attempts. But let's go and hit the boss so you guys can see the actual fight. It's a turn-based game, right? This is my party. I am also, though, as I explained earlier, the game has classes. I am a warlord. We have 2 Nightblades in the party, and my guy Skid that's playing an Inquisitor, which is kinda as a mage. I can go on my actions. You can see multiple actions here. So I can attack, I can defense, I can heal, I can cleanse in the cost of AP, action power. So, for instance, let's start the fight with an actual attack. Also, there are animations within the fight, like I did, which attacked Avatar of Kale. I can see my damage I critted since it's yellow. Let's move on with my Nightblade. Let's use a skill, consumes 2 AP, using a skill. The skill does 3 slashes. There are also passives. The game has depth. It's not only fighting as a turn-based game and spamming buttons. The game has depth. The bosses have mechanics. It's quite interesting. If you both love turn-based combat and the idling element behind the scenes, it's a perfect game, and I truly believe that they will make it as good as it can possibly be. Let's move on. To be fair, this boss is not meant for our current battle power, so we can actually grind it with ease with my current party. I'm using also a skill from Inquisitor that's also debuffing for 6 turns the enemy boss, and it's gonna take damage over time. Technically it's a burn skill. As you see, the turn ended and the boss took some burn damage from Inquisitor skill. My class, truly the combo of my class, signs after round 4. I'm popping at round 6. I'm not such a DPS class, more of a tanky one. The other 2 boys over here, Manu Blood and Perlim Pimpin, both of those are DPS classes, so since they're playing, you can see the assassin type class, and they are doing way more damage at this current point, as I got nerfed in the previous patch. I'm not shouting to you, Hazel. Alright. Right now, Perlim Pippin is at 3 stacks, and I know that his class, if I shadow execution right here, consume all the charges, do more damage. I don't have enough action points, I'm sorry. I was checking probably someone else. Alright, now we are at 3 stacks and we can use another important skill after. I'm also gathering AP with my mages, so I can use more burn as burn stacks over time. Let's kill the boss as fast as we can so you guys can see. Which turn are we now? We are at turn 3, so next turn I can pop my combo with my main. I will use again Blade Mirage to get that 3 stacks. I got 3 stacks right here. So now I can build up to 3 stacks and use my execution, as I'm gonna use here with Pearly. He's gonna use his execution, insane amount of damage, Shadow execution 3700 DPS, crazy. And I'm gonna continue with my Inquisitor to keep burning the boss. Alright, now we are at round 4, where you can't actually see it from here, but I can show you from here. Combat details. If I go to my passive, it's called Escalation. You can see that the passive also has depth. We are at round 4, so at round number 4, my skills do 50% more damage, and at the 6th turn, your skills deals double damage. This is why I was stacking my AP, and now I'm starting to pumping off. You see that I did almost 3000 damage. Crazy. I'm gonna use regenerating AP with the rest of the team. As I said earlier, it's an easy fight right now because we are overpowered. We are way ahead in terms of battle power in comparison with this boss. Normally, when the game is out, at the current state that we should be fighting on the next map, since we are still on the first area. This is why the fight is easy. The boss occasionally does something that I forgot to show you guys. It's like a mark. Let's see here. If it used that skill. No, it didn't. I don't remember which turn it is. It uses a skill like an eye, and this eye, it notifies you which one took the eye, and you have to actually defend. Otherwise, you will take a lot of damage. Maybe you also die one shot. I'm still popping off my skills. 2000 simple damage. Let's use again our Mirage. 2 more crits, that's nice. Probably the boss is gonna die now, so I don't have the opportunity to do my Crescendo, which does insane amount of damage at this point, as I have also stacked over here some penetration stacks. This is from my skill 1 and this is my passive. Well, you don't have to understand what every skill does from now, as many things will change since balance is happening as well during those patches. I just want you guys to get the main idea. This was the fight. We killed the boss, I got my loot. Those are important things for enhancement and progression of your gear, as well as Soulstone from the boss to progress as well my combat power. As I explained earlier, let's actually... You have also a camp. I don't want to stick so much on details of how the game works. It has some amazing progression systems. I so much love progression, as you guys know. Let's go to our codex. Let's go to our codex so you guys can actually see the codex as well, what I'm talking about. Here you can place from where you farm soulstones. I am currently max on this boss, but you are getting more battle power by grinding the stages and gathering those soulstones. This is something also added lately. Let's place the soulstones because we can get a level. Perfect. Now I have more battle power. And speaking of gear and enhancement, this is something that happened during the alpha test 2 days ago. This is from my teammate Manu Bloodmoon. It's one from my party. And as you can see over here, he pinged like literally everyone. What a flexer. This is a ballsy move, doubling down that he's going to try his helmet for plus 10. He logs into the game. Are you ready? He's calling for us. This is... Shout out to all of the alpha testers. This is something that's called memories. And that was the first ever try. He also pinged a dev. What a flexer you are, my man. This is to enhance your gear to plus 10. You need an item that's called Godstone. And to get a Godstone, it's not easy to get a Godstone. He also got a Godstone from the auction house, of course. We sold the Godstone to him so he can try and make the gear to plus 10. Have in mind as well that until +9 the system works like fairly, but after +9 you have 50% chance to succeed and 50% chance for the item to be destroyed. I know it's a little frustrating, but there are ways that you don't have to invest so much materials, and it's not that frustrating to actually hit it. And boom! Shout out to you. This is how I wanted to end this video, with the first +10 that happened on this alpha test. You'll see the chat is here, also screenshotting that to send it to us and flex even more. You can see the comments, everyone was watching that first +10, and this is what this game is all about. For some this is gonna be a W, for some it's gonna be an L. And why is that? Because it's a community game. Besides everything else, it's a community game as you play it through your Discord. So you can, you know, when the game is out, install it to your Discord servers, play with your community. It's gonna be online for every server out there, so I can meet you, you can meet me. The game also will include PvP, guild fights. It's not pay to win, it doesn't have bugs for the moment. I don't know what they might do in terms of that. It's gonna be only a subscription. That's gonna help, of course, the development of the game as a priority, and if the game does good, they can keep the rest of the money. But I'm not gonna say anything else, because I know it's better to hear it from them. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm really excited being something small inside this project. I really enjoy creating something, even if I'm not the one pressing the buttons. I hope to see you there, guys. It doesn't take time, and this is very important. It's not like you're grinding something and you're wasting your time. You just click, progress in your account, participate in guild activities, PvP as well. The game will have PvP, as I said, and having fun with your community if you belong to one. More on the upcoming video on the Q&A. I don't know when that might happen. I'm very busy at the moment producing endless content for Crystal of Atlan. We have many games coming as well on October, but I'm pretty sure I'll find time, since it's something, as I said, that I truly enjoy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna full cover this game. Well, I know also the team will drop videos, but I'm pretty sure I can surpass their guides. Thanks for watching, and until next time, see ya.